What's up, guys? Welcome back. And in this video, I'm going to be doing that challenge. So first, I'm going to write an algorithm here because you want to get into a good habit of writing algorithms for code. It just makes everything better because you can understand it in human language and then figure out how to convert that to programming language. Okay. So what I want to do is first, we can do ask the user whether they like odd or even numbers more. Second, want to, based on user's choice, um, start with an odd or even number. Third, loop through 100 times, printing odd or even depending on whether the counter is odd or even. So that's all we're doing. So first, what we want to do for this is we want to say int user choice is equal to 0. And we want to say printf you like, and you can put anything here, but I'm going to say, do you like odd or even numbers better? Then I can just say 1 for odd, 2 for even. And then I'm going to put another line here. And so then I'm going to use scanf. Then we'll do percent, or not percent, yeah, percent %d. And then we'll do ampersand user choice, like that. And so now what we want to do with that user choice is if user choice is equal to 1, that means user likes odd numbers more, else user likes even numbers more. And so now what I want to do is I want to do a for loop. And we can make this with less lines of code using something called a function, but I'll put that in later videos. I'm showing how to use functions. So we'll just duplicate some code here. So we'll do for, and then if they obviously like odd numbers, we're going to say int I is equal to 1. I is less than 101, and then I plus plus. And then we're going to say print, we're going to say if I modulus 2, right, because anything divisible by 2 is even, is equal to 0, meaning that there's no remainders because it's even, then we don't want to print it. So in that case, we want to say not equal to 0 because we don't want it to be equal to 0, meaning it's odd. And so we'll say print, we'll say odd, like that. And then we'll also do percent %n. And then we want to say else, meaning that it's even. And we want to say even. And we just want to take this entire for loop here and copy it here. And then we want to say int I is equal to 0, because 0 divided by 2 is 0, so it's even. And we want to set this to 100. And it should work like a charm. So if we actually run this here, do you like odd or even numbers better? 1, enter. You see we get odd, even, we get it 100 times, as you can see here. And if I run it again and say even, you start with even, odd. So that's basically the challenge. If you're able to do this successfully, give yourself a pat on the back. This is really good for like basically just understanding everything. The only thing I feel like I didn't do here is the switch statement, but you can just basically take this if else here and do a case, and then in each case we'll call a function that includes this. But like I said, I didn't teach you functions yet. Or you could just put the whole block inside of the switch loop. It will work the same way. I guess I could show you that, just I guess because why not? So first, let's just take this here, and so I have it in my clipboard, and let's just get rid of this. And let's do switch, and we'll say user choice. And so we'll do case of a 1. And I don't know why it does that like this. So let's do case of 1. And I want to do the for loop here, like that. And we can highlight and click tab, and it'll tab it over for us. And then I want to do case of 2. I want to do the same thing. Also, if you want to tab something back, you can hold shift and then hit tab on Windows, and it'll tab it back for you. So also I want to do, so this will be a 0. And then we'll do even, and then we'll say 100. So now basically it's the exact same thing, and don't forget we want to put our default, and our default will just do a break statement like that. It doesn't do anything. And we'll put a break statement right after the for loop is done, so after it loops through. If we run this, we should get the exact same thing. So if we do a 1, same thing here. We start with odd, and then if we run it and we say a 2, we start with even. So that's both ways of doing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a nice little challenge just to incorporate everything we've learned so far. If you feel comfortable with this challenge, you should be ready to move on to the next videos now. Stay tuned, and see you later.